According to an extremely scientific study, she said sarcastically, the term LOL might be dying out. Facebook found that users vastly preferred using other ways of expressing laughter and joviality, including ha-ha, hee-hee, and emoji. So that could be a variety of different emojis depending on how you interpret which one is laughing. And they actually found many different instances of laughter. They found that 15% of statuses included some form of laughter expression. 52% of people used ha-ha, and 33% of people used one of about 16 emojis to express laughter. 2% of people used LOL. That's it. That's all. Remember when it was all the rage on AIM? Remember AIM? Women were more likely to use emoji to convey laughter, which does not surprise me in the slightest. Men like saying ha-ha.
You know, it's funny. The moment I got my iPhone, I just started speaking in emojis. I
did too.
Yeah.
And I irritate everyone.
Yeah.
But I love it.
I do. I'm like, okay, the cry laughing emoji is one of my favorites. Like, it's how I express when you've made something that's really funny, but most maybe a little irreverent. You know, it's funny because I'm from the time where Leet Speak was all we talked in, and using acronyms like LOL, BRB. Other things. It was great, but now it's like I feel like only my mom uses LOL. I don't know many of my...
Is your mom from the Deep South?
No, I mean, if you consider Miami the Deep South.
I do not.
Yeah, it's more like North Cuba.
According to the study as well, most people who live in the Deep South still use LOL, whereas haha and hee-hee are more prevalent on the East Coast. Emojis are scattered around, but particularly among New Yorkers and Chicagoans.
What about us in California? What do we use the most of?
According to this chart,
everything.
No, we like LOL and hee-hee.
Oh no! You know what I hate the most is heh. When someone just gives me a heh, I'm like,
seems sarcastic.
It does. It's very derisive.
I don't want to hear that shit. Don't text that to me. Don't waste my time. Anyway, according to this, that's also in there as derisive.
Oh. Huh.
What do you do to convey laughter via text-based communication?
I tend to use, it actually depends on who I'm talking to. I've had to learn that some people really hate emojis.
I've noticed a lot of men don't like emojis.
When I was talking to one of my colleagues, and because I've been told that I'm way too mean, they're like, "Oh, wow, Meredith, you must be upset all the time." I'm like, "No, I'm not." So I've started to use emojis to make people feel less uncomfortable. But then my colleague was like, "Oh, I thought you were 19 when we hired you because all you do is use emojis." I'm like, well, whatever, but yeah.
Well, it's something, when things are, I guess, trendy or new, it does seem like something that maybe someone younger would use. But we actually did a video before about people projecting meaning onto different emojis as a group and what certain emojis mean and how it's becoming part of our means of communication. Even though it may seem annoying, it does help convey meaning through, very short forms of text-based communication. I'm not opposed to it, clearly, if you've ever texted with me or looked at my Twitter. I like it. I think I'm going to go with emoji on this one. I do like haha, though.
Yeah, I do a lot of haha, just so people know I'm not being too upset with them.
All right, Internet, how do you convey laughter and joy? I would like to know in a less mean way. How do you portray laughter on the Internet? Let us know below in the comments, and please be sure to subscribe for more.